What is going on, Giants fans? Some pretty big news just hit the NFL airwaves as the Kansas City Chiefs just cut Justin Houston. Justin Houston is a four-time Pro Bowler, one-time All-Pro. Now, he hasn't seen the Pro Bowl since 2015. He made it 4 years in a row from 2012 to 2015. But he remains a very good pass rusher. The problem with Houston has been injury troubles and his age. He's 30 years old, and he suffered injuries. He hasn't played a full season since his All-Pro season in 2015. But he's still been productive when he is on the field. Now, the Chiefs elected to take approximately an $8 million dead cap hit over the next 2 years rather than pay this man $40 million. And I agree with the decision. I don't think he's worth $20 million a year at this point in his career. He can't stay on the field. It's similar to Olivier Vernon. I think they're very similar players. They've posted about the same amount of production, and they've both had injury history, and they're around the same age. So I think it's a very similar situation. However, if the Giants can now obtain Houston for a cost-effective contract, they may be able to get him on a 1 or 2 year deal, maybe a 3 year deal for $8-9 million a year. We don't know. But if that is possible, I think it is a guy that is now possible for the Giants to obtain in free agency. It's another name to throw in the hat. He fits the scheme perfectly. He's a 3-4 outside linebacker. The Giants are in desperate need of a pass rusher. I have to think the Giants are one of the 3 or 4 favorites to try to obtain Justin Houston's services. So I wanted to get it up on the page because I think the Giants should be interested. I'm not saying they have to go after him. It all depends on his price range. If a team's willing to offer him $12 or $13 million, you let him go. He's 30 years old. I'm not giving him that, especially after he's been cut. But if you can get him for $8 or $9 million on a 2 year deal, might be a guy you should be interested in. I think he would help this Giants defense, even though he will probably get hurt. As I said, he hasn't been healthy for 4 years. But when he's on the field, he's productive. He had 9 sacks last year in 12 games or 11 games, and he had 9.5 sacks the year before when I think he had 14 or 15 games. The year before that, he only played 5. But the last 2 years, he's played almost a full season, and he's going to get you double-digit sacks if he could remain on the field or damn near close. So I wanted to get your guys' thoughts on the situation. If you were the Giants, would you go after this guy? I think it's a name they should certainly be interested in. You could pair him opposite of Lorenzo Carter, and it takes a lot of pressure off in the draft. It doesn't mean that the Giants now have to take a pass rusher early in the draft if they don't like one. It gives them more flexibility. So I like Houston to project as a potential starter for the Giants if the price makes sense. As always, if you liked what you watched, please subscribe, drop a comment, maybe give me a little thumbs up. Cheers.